Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sigrid Hart. This is either this is episode 17 of Territory Idol. Alrighty, so we've got this running. Let's abdicate. I haven't really been doing much of this game simply because now that I've actually been properly playing it, I've actually gotten a little I guess you could say addicted to shop heroes. Get my coffee. Ironically, I always find this incredibly ironic, but the coffee that I'm drinking is Starbucks brand. Specifically, it's the Sumatra, but I'm drinking it in a Starbucks mug. I know a lot of people probably don't actually understand why exactly I find that to be ironic, but and don't get me wrong, I am well aware of the fact that I'm probably misusing that word, but I do find it ironic, incredibly so. And for those of you who are possibly wondering, yes, I still have my cough. I haven't really been doing all that much recording because of one, the cough, which is mostly gone now, and two, I've been oversleeping because of the cough. Yeah. Okay, so build wheat field, farm. I might swap that to 2 wheat fields, 2 farms. I'm not sure. Forest camp. Yeah, let's get that at the very least. Coughing starts. Query. Wow, I get 60,000. And for those of you who are just getting, or either have never heard of this game, or are just getting into the game, one of the things that I do suggest is the moment you can get the heritage thing, I suggest saving up your faith so that you can get Crumluscious as your heritage. At first, at the point in the game, even I'm at, which for those of you who are possibly wondering, I think I'm on the either the 6th or the 7th. My 6th or 7th continent. So I'm still in the early game. You could maybe consider this the early mid game. I'm not sure. Because it gets even to the further it gets so far that if you look at this Empire points, right, I just unlocked English. The English, I don't remember if it was it was one of. I'll have to look back at episode 16, I think it's called. I think it is. Yeah, episode 16, which I am uploading right now. Yay. Because I forgot to upload it before Monday, but I'm technically sick, so I've mostly been on drugs the past few weeks, so yeah, that's always fun. Either way, the point, like the main point, that's out, that's out, is I don't remember if I did, like I unlocked English on camera or if it was one of the things off camera. I think it was on camera. Specifically, I think it was the previous episode that I did that. But yeah, again, I haven't really been playing all that much due to the fact that I've been playing Shop Heroes instead, which I might actually stream this today, which is Wednesday, the 4th of March, which on that, and I know you guys are going to be seeing this next week, I'll probably mention the same stuff on stream, especially if I stream Shop Heroes. But, okay, so 2 things. One, I will mention these 2 things on stream as well, or at least I'll try to. If I forgot, well, you guys will see this on YouTube. But like, okay, so yes, Shop Heroes. I might stream that today. I might not. I'm not too sure. But one, yes, Shop Heroes is not on schedule. Yes, I also have not changed the schedule. There is a reason for that. One, like that main, the reason is, while yes, I did start this new like rotating schedule system in February, and I said I would be like the rotation would be every month. The least popular series, least popular game that I'm streaming gets replaced with something else, and the most popular one is like, will, like, granted I haven't said this before, but like the most popular one will be the daily one, and the least popular one will be replaced. And like I had said, like for instance, I'm supposed to be. I haven't been because I've been sick and therefore only been streaming for 2 hours. I'm gonna see if I can like stream the whole 5 today, which again I will be mentioning on stream. But like as I was saying, what was I saying? Temple. No. Temple. This will be school. Let's see, one will be, then one will be an academy, and then the other will be a cathedral. All right. School. Oh, no, theater. Sorry. School. I forgot that I had that upgrade. Whatever. All right. English is. Oh, right. Royal Dockyard. Dojo. Aqueduct. See, here's the thing. And, like, this is. Oh. Okay, see. That is actually incredibly useful. Or, well, not really incredibly useful, but, like, that's actually pretty good. Now, here's the question, though. Because, like, the farm becomes aqueducts. So, it says when the aqueduct, or, well, the farm is built. So, does that mean I'll get that, like that extra 1,000 bonus when I, like, for instance, when I go in and say, build farm. That's what I'm thinking it is. But if it's like hire farmer, that would definitely be useful early on. Perform ritual. For like obvious reasons, of course. But like, okay, so back to what I was saying about the streams. I did not, like, yes, I started that in February. The rotation in system in February, where I have one that's streamed every day, and then two that are alternated Monday through Friday. Right now it's Factorio, like Monday through Friday. Factorio is streamed every day, Monday through Friday, and Arknights and Dwarf Fortress are alternated. I did not swap out one of those this past month, like this month, since I started in February. Technically, once it hit March, I should have swapped one out, but I didn't because I had only been streaming Factorio due to the fact that I was only streaming for 2 hours every day. So Arknights and Dwarf Fortress weren't getting any views because I wasn't streaming them. Not just that, but I did also start that system in the middle of the month, closer towards the end than the beginning, but like I started it in the middle of the month, so it wasn't really exactly fair, I guess you could say. But like either way, come April, I will swap something out. And yes, I'm not getting all that many views in the first place, but I will, like, in that break, I will stop the recording and then start the recording up again once I actually swap the games. So on YouTube, the first game and the second game of each stream will be separate. Okay, Academy. And then we'll do the Cathedral. Soon enough. Oh, was it always 5 million? We'll do Ronin again. Only because I want to see, like, the Paladin. I'll eventually get it. Eventually. Okay, like, going back to this. Like, I can, like, yes, I'm on, like, the 6th or 7th continent, and technically some might say, like, oh, I'm starting to, like, because, like with this, like, oh, I'm starting to get to, I still only have just 2 empires, or nations, or whatever you want to call them, to unlock. I'm getting close to the end of the game. No, I'm not. Because, like, once this is unlocked, get all of the bonuses to unlock this. What is that? That is space travel. And space travel is pretty much another layer of this. Yay! With its own problems. Yeah, probably I'm going to stream Shop Heroes today. Or, well, again, last week for you guys. Space step-by-step guide. That is only important when you get to. space is going to take a long time for me to get to, since, like I said, get all bonuses to unlock this. That means I need to max out American, Egyptian, Greek, Japanese, Roman, Russian, English, and whatever these two are. Every single one of them. And it takes 1, 3, 6, 10, 20. It takes 20 empire points each to max out each one of these rows. So that's 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 empire points, which will unlock all of that. Let's see. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180 empire points are required in order to max out all of the things. You get 1 empire point every 15 tiles, and I need 180 of them. So let's pull up a calculator. 180 times 15. That's 2,700 tiles are required in order to get enough empire points to max everything out. That's a lot. I'm at 300. And let's see, my first episode of this was dropped how long ago? Let's see, created a YouTube studio. My first episode, I think it was either December or January. "17 videos? What are the 17 videos? Oh, I think I put some streams in there. Let me see. Yeah, there's 1 stream. Oh, I just put 1. Nope, 2 streams. Okay, so episode 1. Pause. Was dropped. Oh, sorry. No, November. Not January or December. Right, because that would be 15. It's it's 15, so that it would have to have been at least 15 weeks, which that's definitely more than 2 months. Ugh. Okay, November. I had been doing this since November. Granted, I haven't been playing it every single day, so I'm sure, someone, if you guys, if you people sit there, start a brand new, fresh game, which you can do that by going into settings, and let's see, where is it? Reset. think it's reset. I think that's what it is. Yeah. Oh, I could become a mentor. I won't though, because I want to do the max. My opinion, with the mentorship, it's best if you wait to hit that button, like this button, that button, that button. It's best to wait to hit that button until you can do like this, that max thing. Like for right now, it says my maximum right now is 500%, or well, plus 500%, which is essentially like take it like right now it is at 100%. I get 100% of the XP. So at 600, at 500, up at plus 500, not 500%, but plus 500. That's why me mentioning that right now I get 100% is important, because it's plus 500%. So essentially, if I were to get 1 XP for defeating a monster, hit that button at the max of plus 500%, I would get 6 XP instead, because it would be the 1 plus 500%, which would be 5 XP, therefore 6 XP. And of course, over time, that will eventually compound into millions. And maybe even, and like if you do your cards right, it may even compound into billions, or trillions, quadrillions, quintillions, septillions, nonillions, duodecillions. Who knows? Well, obviously the game developer knows, because like they would know if they put some sort of soft cap or even a hard cap on how many times you could. I say soft cap because like essentially it could sit there and say, oh well, it like the next step costs 2.5 e to the 400th, like 400 gold, which theoretically could be impossible to get to. Standard notation, engineering notation, scientific notation. I like scientific notation only because, like with standard notation, yeah, okay, I understand what 40 million is, but because like 40M that's 40 million. But like when it gets like the even crazier stuff, like for instance, what's 40 AI? How big is that? Is that bigger? Like is that bigger than AE? Is it bigger than AZ? I don't know. Yeah, like I like scientific notation because like across the board, because like one of the issues that I have found is like over in America, where I am, 1 million is apparently different than how it is over in Europe. I think I could be wrong. That could be right. I'm not sure. Either way, the point being is like across the board, the scientific notation, which I now have it set to, it's clear across the board. Because like with scientific notation, that 41 million now, well, what's E7? That's move the decimal place to the right. 7 times. And that's the number. And yes, I'm aware I've said that a lot. I am very much aware. Of course, now we've unlocked relics. We haven't unlocked the religion-based one, simply because of the fact that, well, yeah. Okay, so we are going to do, since we do have a pyramid, let's grab let's grab the hand-washing one. Since it is useful, let's repeat that since we haven't gotten to level 5 yet. Let's do a religion. We can't do a religion because we need it at E7. We need faith at E7 or 1 million. No, E6, which is 1 million. Because E7 is 10 million, if I'm remembering correctly. I am remembering correctly. No, it was at 10. Okay. Now, of course, we could create heritage. We don't want to. Because we want to keep Chrome Lashes. Let's do that. That will go up. That will also go up. That is almost at what we want. Let's see, this way. Romans, is... See, that is useful. Because buildings start with 10 workers. But at that, wheat fields receive 10 workers, or 100 workers. Wheat fields, forest, camp, and quarry, or the wheat, wood, and stone buildings get 100 workers after construction. Now, here is the question that I have, and I haven't tested it yet, but here is my question. It says buildings start with 10 workers. But if I get to this, do wheat fields, forest camps, and quarries start with 110? Because they also receive the 100 workers? And if that is so, if I get this permanent upgrade, which gives them an additional 99, will they start with 10 plus 100 plus 99, which would be $209. So does that mean that they will start with 209 workers each? If they do, that is amazing, because yeah, I hope it does. Like, a part of me hopes it does. Choose that god. Heal hero. Yes, I lose 10 from that, but I'm also making 5 each second. So all I have to do is wait 2 seconds. Now let's see. Cultists, that's that. I have 2 E7, so let's do that. That is all my gold, but now it's plus 15 damage, 1 HP per kill, and we'll be revived at least once. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Okay. It looks like I'm going to end the episode soon, which is fine. I can do that. I wonder what white and 10 would be. Or only 12. Every 4. Oh! Yay, can level up. That's right, because of the because of this, they start with 10, and then they get 36 each level up. So that's why they have 46. Okay. Oh, excuse me. 1,000,001, 1,000,002. Boom. I got the 10. Back. Repeat. Okay, so with that, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, do not forget to leave a like, subscribe for more content, and hit that bell icon to be notified of next time I upload a video. And remember, Hail Sithis, Hail Shiva, I shall see you all next time. Goodbye.